Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic.
4.
So we got the privilege to watch Fantastic Four, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Better than the last 2 Fantastic Four that actually came out.
This is not a competition. And actually 3.
No competition, actually.
A comparison, excuse me. This is not a fair comparison. And it's 3, not 2.
You know what?
2 iterations, 3 movies.
I think the first one the first one was
it was of its time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Even without this movie right now, I can understand your hesitation to be critical of it because it was of its time.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it was a great movie.
All right, well,
because even the X-Men series were kind of its time too, and they were a better movie, especially the first one and second one, X2. So you're still talking about 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. It was this one was very much at the time, but we're not gonna talk about this one. We're gonna talk about Fantastic Four First Steps.
All right. So let's get into it, right?
Let's get into it.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four.
So the story, this movie actually reminds me of Superman in a little bit.
The one that just came out?
Yeah.
All right. How so?
Well, basically, it brought to your attention that the Fantastic Four is popular. You know, everyone knows Fantastic Four.
It's already established.
They're already established. They fight off a few villains. They got the people's support and all of that. However, they had one adversity to save Earth, and in that same aspect, people kind of start losing faith in them. In some sense, it was the same thing like Superman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But overall, with this one, there were a few things that kind of throw me off a bit, and there was a few things that kept me hanging on.
Okay.
First, I want to say that the dialogue of this is the start of X-Men.
How so?
Because of Franklin, the baby. The baby is a mutant. Yep, the baby is Franklin Richards, one of the most powerful mutants in Marvel.
Okay.
You didn't know that, right? Yeah.
I didn't know he was a mutant.
Yeah,
I knew like in researching this, I don't think I heard them say mutant. Yeah. Or at the very least, I don't think I've heard them say mutant as far as it being an MCU mutant.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
They're like, yo, Franklin, he's that dude.
Yeah,
he's going to be that dude.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? So like, they definitely said that, but I don't know if they said it in terms of mutants. So that's why I'm looking at you like.
So in the comics itself, his ability is reality manipulation and psionic powers. He is very powerful. Actually,
and now he brings people from the dead.
He's more stronger than Sentry.
Yes, I heard that.
You know what I mean? He's very powerful. Another thing.
There's something else I was listening to. They even said that he might be more powerful than even Jean Grey in Dark Phoenix form.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing to this story again, it take you through the adversities of trying to protect your child. It actually give you a synopsis where an adult or 2 parents is trying to protect their child, even though they're very powerful, whatever the case is. They have to make a decision to say, listen, we are not going to do this because it's trying to substitute our child for whatever the consequences are. And it puts you in that seat that, damn, what would we do as parents if something that, it's like a two-way fork in the road kind of thing. If you're to decide, should we protect Bear or should we take the risk of, saving humanity?
So I definitely hear you. And if we're going to talk about it from a story standpoint, everything up to what you said to a certain point was fine with me.
Yeah.
I think they lost me when you have astronomers trying to move an entire Earth into another
galaxy.
Right. And like it's and I mean like astronomers would know how that would fuck up that other galaxy. So they're moving the Earth that they're on to another galaxy when you have all that's going to mess up with gravitational pulls and everything else. Like that's going to create its own mind F, which is why I'm kind of glad that they landed on and then executed.
Continue.
Oh, okay.
Continue.
I'm like
Continue.
I'm about to say that they landed on and executed them getting rid of Galactus instead of moving a whole Earth. I feel like that was a big plot hole in a sense of like them knowing better about interplanetary space travel and how these things would affect each other.
Okay.
So now, is that like going to be a game changer for me? Absolutely not. Okay. But I just thought that was so weird that you had astronomers coming up with that thought process.
All right, so here's the thing now. Mr. Fantastic, he is that brilliant. He is the smartest. He's one of the smartest characters in Marvel.
I don't doubt. I know that, and I don't doubt that.
No, listen. He has the ability to expand his mind, just like how he stretches his hands and all that shit. He has the ability to stretch his mind beyond the scope, beyond reality. That's his mutant power. So his thinking that he can move the Earth to another dimension or whatever the case is, he has the ability to think up of ways in how to do that.
If it is in our traditional solar system, I don't see how, but okay.
Yeah, but remember, we're talking about comic books right here.
It is true.
You know what I mean? We're not talking about real shit. There's nothing on this planet Earth that will allow you to do that shit. You hear me? All right. We're talking about a comic book movie now, so I do get where you're coming from, but at the same sense, this is a comic book movie.
I know.
Don't get it twisted.
I know.
All right, but overall, Reed Richards,
I thought I did something.
No, you didn't do it. You didn't do shit. He has the ability to do that. To do. Also, this opens up the backstory, not really backstory, but the beginning of Doctor Doom.
Of course.
Of course, it's going to lead into
Avengers
Doomsday.
I mean, you saw that with like when they was having the things, and you saw Latvia. Thank you. Okay, it was like 2 times, and like they're not UN because it wasn't UN, but I guess their version of UN.
Yeah.
And like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you knew Dr. Doom was coming. Now, did I expect to see him at the end of the thing? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought I was gonna see probably the end of the Thunderbolts movie coincide with this ending. But
okay.
There we go.
Of course, the main villain of this was Galactus.
Yes.
He was the destroyer of worlds.
Yeah. I'm mad I didn't see it in Dolby.
Huh?
I'm mad I didn't see it in Dolby.
You didn't see it in Dolby?
I saw it in IMAX, but I didn't see it in Dolby.
Oh, okay. Also, you actually get to see Shalabal. She is the wife of Norrin Rad, which is the Silver Surfer. Of course, you probably might see Silver. I'm thinking you're gonna see Silver Surfer in other movies.
At some point.
In some point. But this has opened up a lot of questions in terms of the way forward for Marvel with this movie.
Even her character. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, because there is the starting of Doctor Doom. There is you actually get to see Galactus. and everything else is going to be going to be the beginning of X-Men. So this is like the punching stone of the punching bag for the new set of movies for Marvel, because apparently Marvel has lost the respect for in previous movies and TV shows, and
I think it just got too complicated.
Yeah, it was like a on and off type of thing. You know what I mean?
It's funny because I was watching within the last 2 weeks, and even up to this morning, I watched Captain America, Civil War, and some other stuff.
Okay. What?
Anyway, all I know is that, okay, all I know is that when I'm watching some of these other properties that Marvel put out, Captain America, the second one, the third one, then Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, it felt interconnected and still its own separate movies.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's some really cerebral things that are going on now, especially with dealing with the multiverse, that it feels very, very, very like all over the place.
Yeah.
Especially because you don't have movies now to think about. You also have TV shows to think about.
There's not like one pinpoint move of what's going to happen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just like how you have in the first phase, you see everything is going towards Thanos. With this one, it's just all over the place. It's not like one standard thing that's going to be happening.
wonder if it would have been different if they would have stuck with King.
You know what? Because to what Feige said that he wasn't that of a big deal to what he said.
He was supposed to be the next big bad.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the next big bad, but apparently to Feige, he claimed that he wasn't like a great big deal, like a great big challenge for.
But his storyline may tie into the multiverse better, or the execution of the multiverse better, if they hadn't jettisoned and switched gears.
So I don't want to veer off Fantastic Four for a bit, but the two things that I don't like about this movie is the fact that you don't see the real abilities of Sue Storm. Well, you did see it, but you haven't seen like their fighting abilities, their powers going to a full length, so you understand how powerful they are. Sue Storm, Human Torch, they are very powerful.
I'm sorry. Sue Storm stopped Galactus from entering, basically. Now, she gave her life for that.
But hold on.
How did you not see her power set?
But that's what I'm saying. She is more powerful than that. Holding Galactus, she can do a lot more than that. So basically what they did was made her powers, power ability limited. She can do a lot more than that.
Okay.
Even Human Torch. What? Go read the comics. Go read the comics and understand how powerful both of them are, yo. For real, especially Mr. Fantastic. They are very powerful, bro. But, as I say, Mole Man, I wanted to see a dead-on fight with him because his what I might say, his confrontation with Fantastic Four in the comics was crazy because he has advanced technology as well, which could have gone up against the Fantastic Four. So I would have liked to seen a battle between them where, you see how powerful Fantastic Four is. So I've not seen that. Of course, the movie was straight dialogue. You don't get a lot of action that I wanted to see.
I will say when the action hit it.
Yeah, when the action hits.
Them getting out of Galactus' ship.
Yeah.
And that whole baby, what?
Yeah, man. And as I say, I wanted to see more more fighting ability from the Fantastic Four, so you can get an idea of how great these 4 individuals are.
Okay.
Especially going up against Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom is their adversary every single comic book.
Yeah.
Just like how Spider-Man is with Green Goblin, Batman is with the Joker. It's just like that.
That's their classic arch
That's
nemesis.
their
Gotcha.
arch nemesis.
Yeah, I remember that from my childhood.
Yeah, definitely. But overall, the story was good. I can't complain. It had a direct story arc. They have this baby. The baby is really powerful, which they didn't know. Galactus had to, let them know that, your child is powerful as fuck.
Very.
You know what I mean? So overall, yes, we are getting into a new phase of Marvel, going into X-Men, which is good. Going into a new set of TV shows or movies. And of course, the story, plot, everything is definitely what I am looking forward for the next set of movies. So overall, the story itself, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I agree.
Yeah. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Fantastic. Invisible Woman. Human Torch.
So Pedro Pascal embodies the root of Mr. Fantastic. Exactly how Mr. Fantastic is always cool and collective, but at the same time, he's very smart, always thinking. That is Mr. Fantastic for you. Oscar, as well as Vanessa Kirby, who plays Susan Storm, she did well as well.
As a unit, I enjoyed them immensely. I think, to be honest, though, and I do like Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
I thought he was
he's
a
in so much movies,
little bit boring to watch.
Yeah, I get it. I seen it too.
I thought it was a little bit not too cerebral, but just too just by the books. Like I wanted to actually see a little bit more emotion from him.
Yeah.
In a sense, and I don't know if I got that.
Oh, okay.
Now, with that being said, that does play very well opposite Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah.
As Sue Storm.
Yeah.
If you can say that he was a little lackluster in that thought process, then she balanced that out in an appropriate manner, not even overacting, just was right there on the money.
Yeah.
But as a core, I love them together. Like, you honestly felt the chemistry between these characters.
Got you. One of the things I didn't connect with is Johnny Storm and the Thing. And mark you, in the comics, Johnny Storm is always bothering Ben Grimm. He always fucks with him, and you don't see that.
I think that was
much.
Purposeful. I think that was purposeful because that is definitely in them first two Fantastic Four movies.
But
I remember
in
that.
In the comics, that's how we always.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
So I think that was purposeful, and I was okay with it.
So that's the only thing I never liked that type of connection, and also with Johnny Storm, because Johnny Storm is a girl's dude, and you don't see that like that. He's always
he was simping for her Shala.
Yeah, he was.
He was simping for her
but
hard.
He is a girl's dude. Like, he always want to be in the set of women, and he wants to have all the women, and that's it.
I'm not.
But you don't see that.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that these were purposeful decisions to focus on a family-centered movie, and to have that be how they are how they are telling their story and telling their characterizations with these characters.
Got you. With me, because I'm so used to the comics and the representation of each of these characters, I was looking for that. Okay. And it just didn't sit well with me. So overall, the acting for me, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Just for Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby. They did wonderful. Otherwise, from that, the connection that I get between Johnny Storm and the Thing, in the comics, Johnny Storm is always fucking with the Thing. Okay. You don't see that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But that's not. You are you are deducting based off of something that's not even there in the script. Based on what you got from the script, would that change? Because you're not wrong on that. I'm just saying that wasn't even in the script. It would be different if that was in the script and then you did not like the way it was portrayed. That to me is a deduction off of their acting. But what you're saying is not even entered into the script. That actually is deduction on storytelling.
Okay, well, yeah, that's cool. But what I'm saying is that because that is not introduced into the acting as well, I didn't get that connection. Like Johnny Storm was a nuisance to the thing. If you're that, all right, you see that scene where they were flying and he was holding up the thing, and Storm was like, say that word, say that word, whatever. He always messes with him, and you don't get that. I don't get that connection with both of them.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is that I think that your critique is more towards the story than it is towards the acting.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I do understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that I just didn't get that from even if it's within the script or not.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But overall, the acting for me is 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 8.5.
8.5. All right. Cool.
I'm not.
All right.
I disagree.
Okay.
I herald his beginning.
All right. So there's just one thing with this movie is that there wasn't enough action for me to go around with. There's not enough action, but as you said earlier, once the action hits, once the geekiness hits, it was over. It was solid.
I just realized you just said that. Can you say one more time what you just said? There was not enough what?
There was not enough action.
There was not enough action.
Yes.
Welcome to the dark side. We have chocolate. He is always getting on me about me wanting more action. He's like, no, baby, I can take a dialogue heavy, da-da-da. Okay.
Are you done? Okay.
I love that you see.
Anyways,
your arguments.
The confrontation with the Silver Surfer was my favorite scene, especially when they were in the place where Galactus was at. Of course, the scene in the city with the cab with the Fantastic Four. Those two were my favorite scenes. I think the confrontation with Silver Surfer was wonderful.
Yes.
That was brilliant, bro. I loved it. You know what I mean? The visual effects, the visual effects, and we're gonna talk about visual effects in a bit. But the visual effects in this scene was wonderful, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love how Shalabal looks as the Miss Silver Surfer. She looks wonderful. She looks really good. The quality of it just looks good. Her badass, the way how she navigates herself through certain things, and I love it. Beautiful. Galactus. Oh my God.
He's not a cloud this time.
No, he's not a freaking cloud.
He's not a freaking cloud this time.
See him in the flesh this time. And I mean, he was wonderful in it. I think Ralph Ineson played Galactus in that as well.
Yeah, I appreciated the action when it hit. I think I would have liked to seen a little bit more Galactus himself.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked to seen a little bit more of Galactus with his Silver Surfer. His Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer. Thank you, Shalabal. Am I saying it right? Shalabal. Okay. However, I will say, like I said again, when it hit, it hit.
It hits.
There was a lot of time, especially during the birthing scene. There was a lot of times I literally was gripping, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, even when we're like, how is he gonna get to that baby? How? Because I don't see, to your earlier point, I don't see these collection of people is going to stop this huge skyscrapers tall, big ass Galactus. So how's that gonna happen?
Yeah.
But it happened.
Yeah.
I again 8 out of 8. I think it was very solid.
Okay. For me, it's going to be a 7 out of 10. Why is because there's not enough action to show what these individuals can do. Of course, as I say, when the action hits, it hits wonderful, and of course the confrontation with Shalabal when she was flying down that ship real quick, and it was wonderful. That was my geek moment, bro. It brought tears to my eyes, bro, just to see that.
Now the birth thought tears to my eyes. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, definitely. But yes, I'll give that 7 out of 10 for the action geek.
Aw,
right?
welcome to the dark side.
Shut up.
We had chocolate.
Shut up.
We
Peace
had
out.
chocolate.
The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Family.
So I absolutely did love the visual effects.
Love
I think the
visual effects.
only thing that I would critique it, and I don't think it's even a fair critique, it's just my personal opinion,
Yes.
is that there was just so much. It was a little bit overwhelming, but that's also because that was a part of its world building.
Yeah.
They basically had, like, I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up on watching the reruns of the not Jeffersons, the Jetsons, well, that too, the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? So this is the closest thing that I got to seeing the Jetsons in real life. You know what I mean? Other than, the Jetsons were very old futuristic. This was retro futuristic, and I get the distinction. But like I said, for me, as an 80s baby, this was the closest I got to seeing the Jetsons in real life.
Okay.
With that being said, because that took so much world building, that was a little bit of like, okay, it takes me a little bit out. But that is not a critique on the quality of what we saw. The quality was top tier in every aspect. In every aspect. I was never taken out of it because of quality. So I'm gonna say 9.
9 out of 10.
I might even say 9.5. I really didn't find a really
Anything
a
but
problem.
Yeah. For me, Shalabal visuals as Miss Silver Surfer was wonderful. I loved how she looked. She looked wonderful. Basically coming back from watching Silver Surfer in the last, not the last one, but the previous Fantastic Four. The real rendition of Galactus, I love how he looks. He looks really good. His Mr. Fantastic stretching ability, I love how they do him. I love it. It's great. There is nothing I
not
see
nearly
wrong with
enough of that.
Yeah, exactly. Not much of his abilities you see. Of course, you have Johnny Storm, Flame On, and all of that shit. Not the real deal of what he can do, but to what we see, what I see so far, it looks good. You know what I mean? So out of that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Basically.
We're aligned.
Yep.
Like the stars.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So, Fantastic Four is a really good movie. Evidently I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more of Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? Not of, we're trying to prevent Galactus from coming, whatever the case is. I wanted to see them in action. I wanted to see their true strength, their true ability, their true powers and everything. I wanted to see. I was geeky for that. Of course, these are Fantastic Four is one of my favorite family within the Marvel comic universe. Of course. Overall, this movie was pretty good. I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. Just because the story launches itself into the X-Men as well as Doctor Doom, and it gives you an idea of who Franklin Richards is.
Is he more powerful than Oh God, Xavier's son. I can't remember his name.
Xavier's son. Shit, what's his name?
And they named the FX series after him too. I can't remember it.
Xavier's
but
son.
that is the one of the ones I remember that's supposed to be like an Omega level.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, while you're looking that up, I do think that they did show Grimm's power set a little bit. I mean, he did basically force a full skyscraper to fall on its axis because of the way that he was pounding into it. So I think that they did show it. Legion. There we go. I do think they showed that. But with that being said, I also think it is a strong 8.5.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a good movie. I was able to bring my daughter with me. We couldn't, align ourselves for us to see it as a family. But like, I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have fun trying to dissect this and then dissect Superman.
Yes.
And let's come together and talk about which was the better film.
Got you. Yeah, it was a good family film. I definitely can't deny that. Soon we probably might talk about what is the average between this and Superman, which one was better. But overall, to me, I think it's a very solid movie, and I think it's probably a kickoff for the next phase of Marvel. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. If you guys thinking about seeing it, even though we have put spoilers into the movie,
but we're gonna have that on the thumbnail.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. But of course, guys, let us know what you think about this entire movie. Let us know your views and what you think is going to be happening in the world of Marvel. All right.
If this is your first time, don't let it be your last.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification so you know when we come out with the next video.
Oh, exactly. Of course, you can check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and we are also on Facebook.
Geek by Heart.
Geek by Heart. Check us out.
HART.
There you go. All right. I'm Jay.
I'm Lainey.
And we catch you on the flip side of things. Peace to the gods.
Peace to the gods. Click below on the next video.